as the demons and angels purpose. They fly around while we are walking and mold our emotions just to please them. I am cold, can you hear? I will fly with no fear, and the ground touch my wings, plummet as I sing, plummet as I sing. All we are is an isle of lightless birds. We find our worth in giving birth and stuff. We're landing our homes against winding roads, and we think the going is tough. We pick songs to sing, remind us of things that nobody cares about. And honestly, we're probably more suicidal than ever now. If you decide to live by what you think's wrong and what's right, believe me, you'll begin to wish you were sleeping. Your weeping will creep in your head and you'll cry. But if we wake up every morning and decide what we believe, we can take apart our very heart and the light will set us free. How frustrating and so degrading. It's time we're wasting, as time will fly by and the sky will cry as light is fading. And he is waiting, oh, so patiently, while we repeat the same routine as we will please comfortability. And please think about why you can sleep in the evening. And please don't be afraid of what your soul is really thinking. Your soul knows good and evil, your soul knows both sides. And it's on you, pick your battle, and I promise you this is mine. I wish I found some better sounds no one's ever heard. I wish I had a better voice and sang some better words. I wish I found some chords in an order that is new. I wish I didn't have to rhyme every time I sang. I was told when I get older all my fears would shrink, but now I'm insecure and I care what people think.
My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think.
Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. We're stressed out. Sometimes a certain smell will take me back to when I was young. How come I'm never able to identify where it's coming from? I'd make a candle out of it if I ever found it. Try to sell it, never sell out of it. I'd probably only sell one. Maybe to my brother, cause we have the same nose, same clothes, homegrown, a stone's throw from a creek we used to roam. But it would remind us of when nothing really mattered. Out of student loans and treehouse homes, we all would take the ladder.
My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think.
Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Used to play pretend, give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we'd fly it far away. Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at the face, saying wake up, you need to make money. Yeah. We used to play pretend, give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we'd fly it far away. Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at the face, saying wake up, you need to make money. Yeah. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out.
Used to play pretend, bunny. We used to play pretend, wake up, you need the money. Used to play pretend, bunny. We used to play pretend, wake up, you need the money. Used to play pretend, give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we fly far away. Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at the face, saying wake up, you need to make money. Yeah.
Am I the only one I know? Waging my wars behind my face and above my throat. Shadows will scream that I'm alone.
I've got a migraine, and my pain will range from up, down, and sideways. Thank God it's Friday, cause Fridays will always be better than Sundays, cause Sundays are my suicide days. I don't know why they always seem so dismal. Thunderstorms, clouds, snow, and a slight drizzle. Whether it's the weather or the letters by my bed, sometimes death seems better than the migraine in my head. Let it be said what the headache represents. It's me defending in suspense, it's me suspended in a defenseless test, being tested by a ruthless examiner that's represented best by my depressing thoughts. I do not have writer's block, my writer just hates the clock. It will not let me sleep, I guess I'll sleep when I'm dead. And sometimes death seems better than the migraine in my head. Am I the only one I know? Waging my wars behind my face and above my throat. Shadows will scream that I'm alone, but I know we've made it this far, kid. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I am not as fine as I seem. Pardon me for yelling, I'm telling you green gardens are not what's growing in my psyche. It's a different me, a difficult to beast, a feasting umber down trees. Freeze frame, please let me paint a mental picture portrait. Something you will forget, it's all about my forehead and how it is a thought that holds back contents that make Pandora's box contents look non-violent. Behind my eyelids are islands of violence. My mind shipwrecked, this is the only land my mind could find. I did not know it was such a violent island, full of tidal waves, suicidal crazed lions. They're trying to eat me, blood running down the chin. And I know that I can fight or I can let the lion win. I begin to assemble what weapons I can find, cause sometimes to stay alive you gotta kill your mind. Am I the only one I know, waging my wars behind my face and above my throat? Shadows will scream that I'm alone, but I know we've made it this far, kid. Say that we should take a day to break away from all the pain our brain has made. The game is not played alone. And I will say that we should take a moment and hold it and keep it frozen and know that life has a hopeful undertone. And I will say that we should take a day to break away from all the pain our brain has made. The game is not played alone. And I will say that we should take a moment and hold it and keep it frozen and know that life has a hopeful undertone. Am I the only one I know, waging my wars behind my face and above my throne? Shadows will scream that I'm alone, but I know we've made it this far, kid. We've made it this far. We've made it this far. I don't bother anyone, nervous when I stand, choking on the circumstance, only smoking secondhand. Cut us open, spread us out, dry us in the sand, lay the fiber side by side and you'll begin to understand. I know it's over, I was born a choker. Nobody's coming for me. I don't bother anyone, never make demands, joking on the circumstance. Self-sabotage is a sweet romance. Seems like all I'm worth is what I'm able to withstand. Sooner I can realize that pain is just a middleman. I know it's over, I was born a choker. Nobody's coming for me. I see no volunteers to co-sign on my fears. I'll sign on the line alone. Gonna change my circumstance. I know I need to move right now, 'cause I know it's over. I was born a choker. Nobody's coming for me, only smoking secondhand. I know it's over. I was born a choker. Nobody's coming for me. Like a little splinter buried in your skin. Someone else can carve it out, but when you got the pin, it hurts a little less, and you can even push it further in. When your body's screaming out, trust your mind's listening. like a silhouette that you can barely see. As a shadow casts upon the ground, well, you'll eventually lay forever. But the day goes on, the sun moves behind you. You get taller, bolder, stronger, and the rear view only blinds you. I wish I found some better sounds no one's ever heard. I wish I had a better voice to sing some better words. I wish I found some chords in an order that is new. I wish I didn't have to rhyme every time I sang. I was told when I get older all my fears would shrink, but now I'm insecure and I care what people think. Yeah.
Blurry face and I care what you think. My name's blurry face and I care what you think. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when our mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when our mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out.
We used to play pretend, give each other different names. We'd build a rocket ship and then we'd fly it far away. They dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at the face, saying, wake up, you need to make money. Yeah, we used to play pretend, give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we fly it far away. Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at the face, saying, wake up, you need to make money. Yeah.
Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when our mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when our mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out.
Used to play pretend, bunny. We used to play pretend, wake up, you need the money. Used to play pretend, bunny. We used to play pretend, wake up, you need the money.
Am I the only one I know? Waging my war behind my face and above my throne.
Shadows will scream that I'm alone.
I've got a migraine, and my pain will range from up, down, and sideways. Thank God it's Friday, cause Fridays will always be better than Sundays, cause Sundays are my suicide days. I don't know why they always seem so dismal. Thunderstorms, clouds, snow, and a slight drizzle. Whether it's the weather or the letters by my bed, sometimes death seems better than the migraine in my head. Let it be said what the headache represents. It's me defending in suspense, it's me suspended in the defenseless test, being tested by a ruthless examiner, best represented best by my depressing thoughts. So do not have writer's block. My writer just hates the clock. It will not let me sleep. I guess I'll sleep when I'm dead. And sometimes death seems better than the migraine in my head.
Am I the only one I know? Waging my wars beyond my face and above my throat. Shadows will scream that I'm alone, but I know we've made it this far.
Hello out there. Repeat after me now. Whoa. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't stop thinking about if and when I die for. Now I see that if and when are truly different cries for. If it's purely panic and when it's solemn sorrow. One invades today while the other spies tomorrow. We're surrounded and we're hounded. There's no above or under or around it. For above is blind belief, and under is sword and sleeve, and around is scientific miracle. Let's pick above and see. For if and when we go above, the question still remains: are we still in love, and is it possible we feel the same? And that's when going under starts to take my wonder. But until that time, I'll try to sing this.
If I keep moving, they won't know.
Hey,
I'm off to someone else. What they're throwing the ghost. I'm off to someone else. Defense mechanism mode. In my
Please welcome 21 Pilots.
Hello, we're 21 Pilots, and welcome to our MTV Unplugged. Now, as you can see up here, we're very plugged. But to me, this series has become less about performing your songs acoustically and more about a band or an artist presenting themselves in a different way than they traditionally would. Usually when Josh and I perform, we play with pre-recorded tracks, but tonight what we're going to do is we're going to build out those tracks in real time in front of you, and using hands-free looping and some sampling, hopefully, if we play everything right and in time, we'll end up with brand new versions of our songs. There might be a few awkward transitions between songs because we have a lot to kind of like preset, so just embrace the awkwardness, I guess.
Since the 7th grade I learned to fire breathing. Though I feed on things that fell, you can learn to levitate with just a little help. Learn to levitate with just a little help. Calm down, cowards only come through when the hour's late and everyone's asleep, mind you. Now show up, I know I shouldn't say this, but a curse from you is all that I would need right now, man. Calm down, cowards only come through when the hour's late and everyone's asleep, mind you. Now show up, I know I shouldn't say this, but a curse from you is all that I would need right now, man. Danger in the fabric of this thing I made. I probably shouldn't show you, but it's way too late. My heart is with you hiding, but my mind's not made. Now they know it like we both been for some time, I'd say. They're smirking at first blood, they're circling above, but this is not enough. Yeah, this is not what you thought. No, we are not just graffiti on a passing train. I got back what I once bought back in that slide. I won't need to replace this culture. Is a culture of overexposure. Not today, don't feed me to the vultures. I am a vulture who feeds on pain. Sleep in the well-lit room, don't let the shadow through. And sever all I knew, yes, sever all I thought I could deepen on my weekends on the freezing ground that I'm sleeping on. Please keep me from, please keep me down from the ledges. Better tested wooden wedges under doorways. Keep you wooden wedges under doors. Chorus verse, now here comes the 8-8 habits here too, you're the worst. Your structure compensates, but compensation feels a lot like rising up to dominate by track. To at least they all know all they hear comes from a place. Oh, I know how to levitate up off my feet, and ever since the 7th grade I learned to fire breathing. Though I feed on things that fell, you can learn to levitate with just a little help. You can levitate with just a little help.
for show. Watch as this man disappears as we know. Do me a favor and try to ignore as you watch him fall through a bladed trapdoor. He thinks that faith might be dead. Nothing kills a man faster than his own head. He used to see dreams at night, but now he's just watching the backs of his eyes. He pretends he's okay, but you should see him in bed late at night. He's petrified. Take me out and finish this waste of a life. Everyone gather around for a show. Watch as this man disappears as we know. Do me a favor and try to ignore as you watch him fall through a bleeding trapdoor. For a show. Watch as this man disappears as we know. Do me a favor and try to ignore when you watch him fall through a bleeding trapdoor. 'Cause nobody knows he's alive.
I don't see what you're doing.
Is Michael good for something?
You think I don't see everything. You thought you could trick me. You thought your friends could stop me.
Welcome to the room where people who have rooms of people that they love one day locked away. Just because we check the guns at the door doesn't mean our brains will change from hand grenades. You'll have another psychopath sitting next to you. You'll have another murderer sitting next to you. You'll think, how'd I get here sitting next to you? But after all I've said, please don't forget, all my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. We don't deal with outsiders very well. They say newcomers have a certain smell. Yeah, trust issues not to mention. They say they can smell your intentions. You'll have another freak show sitting next to you. You'll have some weird people sitting next to you. You'll think how did I get here sitting next to you? Hands up, hands up. Sway, sway, go, bring. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Please don't make any sudden move. You don't know the half of the abuse. Romania! Why'd you come? You know you should have stayed. I tried to warn you just to stay away. And now they're outside ready to buzz. It looks like you might be one of us.
The air begins to feel a little thin as I start the car, and then I begin to add the miles piled up behind me. I barely feel a smile deep inside me, and I begin to envy the headlights driving south. I wanna crack the door so I can just fall out. But then I remember when you packed my car. You reached in the back and buckled up your heart for me to drive away with. I began to understand why God died.
Then I I began to understand why God died. The air begins to feel a little thin as we're waiting for the morning to begin. But for now, you told me to hold it held your heart for me to walk away with. I began to understand
your space. I'll never be what you see inside. You say I'm not alone, but I am petrified. You say that you are close, it's close the closest star. You just feel twice as far. You just feel twice as far. It all fall, it all break, it all fake. All I wanna, it all fall down, it all break down, it all fake. You out, all I wanna. It's the same game today as it always is. I don't give you space to speak my name explaining this, and the risks of my mind have the bleeding lines that remind me of all the times I have committed dirty crimes that are perfectly form-fitted to what I've done and what I'm doing. I'm brewing and losing and spewing and fusing, and believe me, that's what other kids are doing. What kids are doing, they're killing themselves. They feel they have no control of the prisoner's cell. And if you're one of them, then you're one of me, and you would do almost anything just to feel free. Yeah, am I right? Of course I am. Convince me, otherwise we'll take all night. Before you walk away, there's one more thing I want to say. Our brains are sick, but that's okay.
You out, I'll fake you out, I'll fake you out, I'll break it down, I'll fake you out,
And I'll fall,
you out,